Hola! So, I am in my kitchen and I am making buffalo chicken dip. And I just thought maybe I would share this moment with you guys because why not? I haven't really done anything like that before, so we'll just go for it. What you'll need is so what you'll need is you're gonna need obviously chicken breast, which I already took mine out. I'm like tripling the recipe because it's for a large group, and who doesn't love buffalo chicken dip, especially with the Super Bowl coming up. For me, I already have my chicken going, as you can hear in the background. So basically you're gonna need chicken breast. I did make the decision to season my chicken breast. It does not say to do that in the recipe, but I elected to because I feel like it couldn't hurt. It goes against my being to not season things at least a little. Well, I did say I seasoned my chicken. I cut them in halves, and then I used cayenne pepper. I think this is backwards. And then I just used salt and pepper. I kept it really simple, really light, because obviously there's going to be a lot of flavors going on. So that's what I used to season my chicken. Then for like the rest of it, what you'll need is you're going to need your favorite type of cheese. It says you can use blue cheese. I'm not really a big fan of blue cheese, and I also chose to do my base as ranch instead of blue cheese. So I decided to go with, I bought mozzarella and cheddar. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do cheddar though. These were buy 2 get 3 free, and that's how Harris Teeter will suck you into buying a lot of things. And then I got my store brand cream cheese, and then you will also need Red Hots, and you can really use any kind of hot sauce. It's like kind of like for buffalo wings. And then I have light ranch. You can also use blue cheese. As I said before, I don't really like it with blue cheese. You can either use ranch or blue cheese, and I chose to do the light version because I just don't need all them calories, and you know, yeah. So back to the chicken. So I'm throwing the last little bits of this chicken in here and cooking it up. I already had cooked some of it. And then the next step is just to shred it. I take a fork and kind of like go in on it, like, and just start peeling it and pulling it apart. Kind of like, it'll end up looking like these pieces. The shredded ones. Another thing to remember when you're shredding the chicken is you just don't want it to be too big, because obviously this is something you want it to be able to go on a chip. If it's like, you know, you're kind of like uncertain about it, you know, like, and you think it might be a little too big, just shred it some more. It'll be alright. You really can't go too small with your fork. You also don't have to cook your own chicken if you don't want to. For me, I chose to do chicken breast. You could also just get a rotisserie chicken, or the can. You can get it either at the store in the deli aisle, or you can just get canned chicken and then shred it from there. It'd be a little bit quicker. This is probably the most tedious part of the whole recipe. It's pretty simple. I am doing the crock pot version because I am taking this to work tomorrow, so it'll be really easy to take to, say, a Super Bowl party. That's what we're doing, or, you know, anything like that. Comes to like the actual recipe for this, you can do, the recipe itself recommends 2 cups of chicken. I'm using actually way more than 2 cups of chicken. I decided to do about 8 breasts because I'm doing this for a large group of people. A lot of the recipes I've seen online, they really kind of lowball it, because my roommate, she was looking for a recipe to do this with, and she found one that was really good, but it said that it served 12 people, and she cooked it, and she pretty much almost ate the whole thing herself. Now, as I said before, I'm doing this in a crock pot, but you can also do it in the oven, and you can bake it in the oven. It'll give it more of like a crusty top, which is good. But as I said, if you're taking it somewhere and you have a crock pot, it's just a great way to keep it warm and fresh. So now that we have all of our chicken breast all shredded, we're ready to start putting everything in our crock pot. I actually had to move the crock pot over here. It was over there, because apparently this outlet doesn't work anymore. And in my ghetto ass apartment, nothing works. So now we're pretty much gonna combine everything. I went ahead and I measured this out so I could know exactly how many cups it is. The original recipe, which you can find if you just look up, is literally the Frank's Red Hot's recipe for buffalo chicken dip. It is 2 cups of chicken. I have 6 here. So you're just gonna put your chicken in your crock pot, which you have turned on low. If you would like to cook it faster, you can put it on high and it'll cook for 2 hours. If you put it on low, it'll cook for 4 hours. And then everything else is actually really simple. It's a half cup of everything else. And 8 ounces of cream cheese for the original recipe. Now in this one, I'm basically tripling the recipe because 3 cream cheeses. I got the Harris Teeter brand because I'm cheap. And you're just gonna freaking throw that bitch in there. Yeet! Yeet! Okay, now everything else. Everything else is 1.5 cups for my version, which is 3 times it. And in the original version, it would be 1/2 cup. I'm gonna go ahead and just measure out our other ingredients, which are Red Hots, Rancher blue cheese of your choosing, and cheese of your choosing. Let's do it. So this is what it's going to look like pre-cook. It's kind of like, it's all mixed together. It's just not warm and cheesy and bubbly yet. As you can see, the cream cheese really isn't melted in at all. So I'm gonna put this on low. Can't even see that. Low for about 4 hours. And that is the same no matter how much you double it by. You just want to cook it for about 4 hours while everything melds all together, and we'll see you guys in 4 hours. Whoop! I didn't mention this before, but just FYI, you're gonna want to put the lid on. I didn't say that before, because common sense, but like, common sense isn't always so common, and if you've never used a crock pot before, put the lid on. Okay. So it has been one day since I made my buffalo chicken dip, and we had our pre-Super Bowl party at work today, and it went really good. Everybody liked it. It turned out awesome. I have plenty of leftovers. So that is how you make buffalo chicken dip. Super easy, super simple. Like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. Bye!